Zechariah, a prophet from the Old Testament of the Bible, played a significant role in the restoration of the Temple in Jerusalem. His story begins during a time of great turmoil and desolation for the Jewish people. Following the Babylonian exile, the Jewish people returned to their homeland with hopes of rebuilding their lives and their sacred temple. However, they faced numerous challenges, including opposition from neighboring nations and a lack of motivation among their own people. In this difficult time, God chose Zechariah to deliver his messages and guide the people back to their faith. Zechariah, a descendant of the priestly line, was known for his unwavering devotion and deep understanding of God's word. One day, while Zechariah was performing his duties as a priest in the temple, he received a divine vision. An angel appeared before him, revealing that God had not forgotten his people and would fulfill his promises. The angel informed Zechariah that his wife, Elizabeth, who had been barren for many years, would conceive and give birth to a son named John. This child would become a great prophet, preparing the way for the Messiah. Although Zechariah was initially skeptical due to his old age and Elizabeth's barrenness, the angel struck him mute until the birth of his son as a sign of God's faithfulness. Throughout Elizabeth's pregnancy, Zechariah remained unable to speak but communicated through gestures and writing. When Elizabeth gave birth to their son, just as the angel had foretold, Zechariah's voice was restored. Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, he praised God in a beautiful hymn known as the Benedictus. In this song, Zechariah celebrated God's faithfulness to his people and prophesied about the coming salvation through Jesus Christ. As John grew older, Zechariah and Elizabeth raised him in the ways of the Lord, instilling in him a deep sense of purpose and devotion. John would go on to become John the Baptist, preparing the hearts of the people for the ministry of Jesus Christ. Zechariah's role as a prophet did not end with his son's birth. He continued to receive divine messages from God, encouraging and guiding the Jewish people in their efforts to rebuild the temple. Through Zechariah, God assured the people that he would protect them from their enemies and bless them abundantly if they remained faithful. Zechariah's prophecies also pointed towards the coming of the Messiah, describing his humble entry into Jerusalem, his suffering, and his ultimate victory over sin and death. These prophecies provided hope and reassurance to the Jewish people, reminding them of God's faithfulness throughout history. Zechariah's story is one of faith, perseverance, and obedience. Despite the challenges and uncertainties he faced, he remained steadfast in his devotion to God and his promises. Through his prophetic words, Zechariah played a crucial role in guiding the Jewish people back to their faith and preparing their hearts for the coming of Jesus Christ.